Hello, digital card fighters. This is Kyle D, better known as Ride My Avatar, bringing you another deck profile. Today, we're bringing on Pacifica, and we know that Bermuda kind of got two lovely decks to play with when the set dropped, and one being the amazing Prisms that I support and love, and then we also got the Pacifica support, as we also got Ankh, Elk, and a lot of other good cards. The thing of the matter is, with Bermuda Triangle, it is a fan favorite or a fan dislike, because the fact is either it's good support or it's broken support. There is no really in between with them. They kind of either have bad setup to play with, or they have nothing to really. They get these incredibly broken stuff that people will complain for the next 6 years about. So without further ado, let's dive right in. Remember, guys, that I live stream every Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So if you guys want to come hang out, I stream on Twitch, and I just spend a lot of time in just chatting and just hanging out, giving support to card fighters and everything like that. If you have questions, come hang out. And sometimes you can't always get all the information from one video, and sometimes it's just better to come hang out. I also will have a day one deck profile for the Ninja Clan that is dropping this week, so guys, definitely wait for Friday. You guys will be quite amazed and ultra excited to see that. So without further ado, let's move on to the game. Like I said, we are going over the amazing Prism support. Well, Prisms. I am Prism on the head. No, Pacifica. Today is all about the Pacifica. So first off, here is our starter. So Bermuda Triangle Cadet Wadella. So basically, put into soul, return one of your rear guards. Ooh, nifty, right? Well, what are we going to be returning? There's not many targets, right? Well, there is. So first off, Pearl Sister Perla. We are running the Pearl Sister package. So you get 4 of the Pearl Sisters. So when hit, Soul Blast. No. When hit, Soul Blast 1 to return one of your rear guards. So you'll be taking advantage of that, using her effect to bounce this target here, which is Apprentice Idol Karen, because Counterblast 1 to draw a card. You want to use her to keep fueling her hand, or you're going to be using it to do Prism Promise Celtic, because of the fact is Soul Blast 1 to return one of your units plus 4,000 until the end of turn. So making it be able to hit consistent numbers afterwards, after you swing in to probably call something else. You never know what you just might need. And next, the Perla is here just so you can Soul Charge when the attack hits. Soul Charge 1 to draw a card. Then you have Bermuda Triangle Cadet Carvavel, because when placed, Soul Blast 2 to draw a card. Those cards are quite useful. As you can see, drawing hand is so important. And then we have Mermaid Isle Ellie. So she is the new PG version of herself, which is sad because they should have just gave us the Prison Duo one and just proceeded through there, seeing as we will not be needing something else. So next we also play 2 Prism Image Rosa, because Rosa goes to 11k. Being able to hit 11ks is just quite useful because most units sit on break ride, and she really is only there to complement for when you are sitting on any of these 2, 4, 10 cards. If you're sitting on this one, you're in a bad state. Next, we also play the Idol VTuber Sycia. So all she's really there for is because she's an SP and we make people jealous. But that's about it. She's a 10k. 10k's help, and you want to take advantage of that. So next, we play 3 Top Idol Pacifica, because of the fact is, during your turn, if you have not even, let's be honest, we ain't using this. She's not here for any other reason but for this girl here. So Planet Idol Pacifica, when rode upon, your Vanguard gets plus 1,000 till the end of the turn. That's fine and dandy. When your rear guard is returned to your hand, you may call any card from your deck. So Soul Blast, put a Top Idol Pacifica into your soul to add this card to your hand and return one of your rear guards to hand. So she pretty much once per turn activates this effect to call a grade 2 that you need to put down. But you need to at least have consistency to see this card to be able to activate it. And then we also do have Alk, because when this unit attacks a Vanguard, it gets the following ability until the end of turn. So at the end of the battle, you may write a grade 3 from your hand as at rest. If you do, add this card from your soul to your hand to draw a card. See, a lot of drawing, right? When placed, Soul Blast the game plus 5,000 until the end of turn and return one of your rear guards. Again, triggering the draws, triggering the power, anything you need really at the end of the day. And then here is Eternal Idol Pacifica. Eternal Idol shows so much remark right now because the fact is bounce one card, call a card. So you have no negative to returning cards to your hand with her, and just because the fact is you could also, does not matter how you set up the triggers, just as long as you have 4 of them, you might remove Alk, but at the end of the day, Alk's there just because she can get you onto a Pacifica if you draw it through effects in the middle of combat or anything like that, or just Alk's just there just to be Alk, because free bounce is free bounce. So let's dive into the fights. Guys, hopefully I explained it well enough, because again, this deck is what most of I can't speak. Sorry about that. I have trouble speaking with English words. So we fail at life. So, Aqua Force. Let's see. Judge, just your just your friendly card fighter. So, let's see. Okay, so we got the one we don't want to ride, but that's fine. We're just gonna put a Perla back. Ooh, we got a PG. Cool. We are going second, so that actually means we can do a lot of things. So first off, we're not going to be able to take advantage of her unless we draw another one, in which we're going to try to. He can't retire our rear guard. What we're going to do is, if we get a different grade 1, we're going to save her for the turn. But if we don't, we're just going to play it off like we normally do and just draw a bunch of cards. See, Pacifica is really nice because unlike Prisms that don't have a way of a lot of draw advantage, you can either go stands or crits, and the deck just works fine. Oh, jeez Louise. That was not kind of the cards I wanted to pull, but hey, we got a break ride target to just keep break riding for a good couple turns. So, I mean, worst case scenario, that's about it. Worst case scenario. Ooh, we hit a crit still. I'm sorry, guys. We don't stack here, but apparently we stack. First check, second check. Nice. We hitting our opponent early enough and no triggers in response. That's what I like, boys, to see. Sometimes we might just win this just because we get crits. This plays like a natural Vanguard deck, because of the fact is we can play crits in the deck and we don't get punished for doing so. Most decks have this requirement of saying, hey, you need the draw triggers to draw for your engine. Well, our deck says otherwise. So, and again, we do a lot of deck thinning after a certain point, and it's very important to do so. Ooh. Jeez. I didn't want to have this, but yeah, we're going to have cross-ride numbers soon and everything else. Let's see, who do we... Wow! I don't need this hand right now. This is not the hand of dreams, boys and girls. So we have the VTuber going like, what? Why? So we're just going to swing in like a maniac, and maybe we hit something. Not with the triggers we've been pulling, but who knows. So he's at 3. He will literally just slap down whatever the heck he wants. We're going to play down this Pacifica here, and we're just going to keep break riding on top of her until the cows come home. Or until we get Eternal Idol Pacifica. So the question is, how are we going to play this out? We got to have a good idea of what we're going to do. We got plenty enough grade 3 fodder to just not worry about anything. But the fact of the matter is, our hand is getting kind of worse by the turn is the word we're going to use. Worse by the turn. So, okay. I don't think that really is the smart play. I would have saved it for a turn, but who knows? To be honest with you, I could be spouting gibberish. So 12k. There's a grade 2 we would have liked. We just have to see how we're going to play out our next turn. Because the 15 will hit us. Hit a defensive trigger, please. Nope. There's another grade 2 we would have liked. Hey, we're not looking too hot, boys. We're going to go to Limit Break 4 because why the heck not? Ew. Ooh, Sentinel to the bottom. Ooh, we hit a heal trigger that is no good. Cool, we lose our starter because that's how they want to do things. Question is, how are we going to play out next turn? Because we got 1 PG, but I don't want to give him too much resources. You know what I mean? Cool. So, yeah, we're going to ride her. Call. Let's go, boys. So first off, we're gonna kill this. Like, the question is, we do play crits, and we've seen a good chunk of our triggers, and I don't think we're gonna see another one. I'll be quite disappointed if we see one, but cool, we did not see one. So we need to draw a card. Soul Blast, bounce, skill Counterblast, draw us a card. Cool. Now we're getting somewhere now. Our plays are actually mattering. But again, it took a little while to get going, and that's what's going to cost us the game here. We might not be able to survive this. We have 1 PG. 1, 2, 3, 4. Way too many attacks for our comfort zone, but I'm gonna call. What I'm hoping for is a defensive trigger here just to slow him down, because okay, that's another PG, so that's 2 PGs, 1 PG. Let me rephrase this. This has been 1 PG. So swing in. 16 guarantees here. We're trying to avoid that, actually. We're hoping for is a defensive trigger. Give us that defensive, please. There we go, boys. We're in this. So this can't hit. So he's going to swing in, wipe our rear, swing with the Vanguard. We survive the turn. That's about it. That's what's about to happen. I'm going to tell you exactly what that's playing out right now. That's fine with us. And because we're just going to break right on top and just proceed. Actually, we could really be devastating to him, and you'll see why when I break ride. So we'll be 21, which is fine and dandy by me. Unless we draw the heal trigger right now, and then we just become really much of a pain in the butt. So PG, 3 cards in hand, likely 1 to 2 PGs. Oh, we got a second PG. Cool. So, yep, we're just gonna break ride her. Cool. 1,000. I'm gonna call you. Activate from Soul. We're going to bring our girl out. We're going to swap in. Bounce, skill. We're going to call. First off, we're going to call. I'm going to call us a 10K. Pearl up. Karen, draw us a card, please. Ooh, double PG. Nice. That's exactly kind of what we needed here. Because now we survive the turn. And by survive the turn, I mean literally survive the turn. So swing in and eat the PG. That is gold. Cool. We eat the PG here. First check. Second check. Perfect. Oh, wow. We didn't even need to eat the PG, guys. Sorry if you guys check this. Oh, and he hits the 6 damage heal. So next turn will be a deciding factor. I don't think he can get his glory off. If he gets glory, we don't really care. But he is definitely not in a situation where he wants to be in right now. Because no matter what he does in the situation, he's going to counterblast, whiff into a PG. Vanguard will, no matter what, whiff into a PG. So he's not in a good spot right here now. He can call, he'll draw. He needs to grab his PG. Ooh, he's going in for the glory play. Luckily, we have 2 PGs. So 4 attacks. Okay. So first one will go, and then next will be for the glory. Yeah, for the glory. Moves forwards, moves forwards. The problem of the matter is he did get lucky enough to double heal on us. So this will not end well in the slightest. He's going to counterblast 2. That's 3 of his heals. First check. Come on. Stay. Ooh, I did not want him drawing a card. I really didn't want him drawing a card. Well, PG activates. Draw us a card, please. So, this is the play we have to go with. So we're going to swing into the rear. Hopefully this is a good play. Cool. And then we swing right into the Vanguard. Hopefully no PGs. Okay. Final check. Let's go, boys. Whew! We got it, boys. That was a tough challenge. No lie. Whew. Definitely a tough challenge. That was not easy, and I'm not going to say it was going to be easy. That, I will say, could have went either way. That double heal definitely pushed him ahead of us, and I'm not a huge fan of that. I'm very nervous whenever my opponent double heals like that, because again, that means they proceeded further. But again, the double heal equals out to 2 PGs. So I'm going to say he had 2 PGs, pretty much proceeding to attempt to win. So guys, definitely remember to like, comment, and subscribe on this video, and let me know what deck profiles you want me to cover. But stay tuned for that day 1 deck profile coming. So, see you later. Peace!